Coming to Mexico, it was a lot of hard work, honestly. It was my goal from last year to get here. One of the best things I think about being here is just the recognition and the acknowledgement of the company and knowing that you put in the hard work and it pays off in the end.
It's an amazing honor. I've been with the company for 4.5 years and it takes a lot of work to get here. I mean, I couldn't have picked a better conference to make it to. This is just absolutely amazing. You know, it's Mexico. It's just paradise. It's unbelievable.
To have this in Mexico is incredible. It motivates people who didn't get to come this year to come next year. So because of that, we're going to develop people naturally.
The idea of us all coming together is to bring the company together as a whole. And having all the leaders here really helps that. What I'm looking for is to make everyone better. And if I'm a part of that, then that's really the best that I could take away from it.
Welcome to Ops Leadership. This is just incredible. Being in this setting, it's because of you guys, right? Like, you forced the organization to make the decision that when we're gonna do an Ops Leadership Conference, we're gonna do it in style because of how we perform all year. Last year, 22 people went to our first Ops Leadership Conference. There's not 22 people here, there's 51. That's a big, big increase in 1 year. What are you gonna do over the next 3 or 4 days that is going to change you, that is going to change your territory, that is going to change the office, and you can look back on being in the room where it happened in Mexico and saying, I was there and I was a part of it.
First session, day one. I am very excited to get to lead off and to be here, and you guys make this really, really easy. It's hard to deny the importance and the value of the seat that you're in. The level of expectations that we have are really, really high, so everybody should be really, really proud that you're here. So yesterday, you guys are self-describing yourselves as different. We're a different kind. No, you're not. You're not different. You're the exact same. You are one. We all are. The jobs are different, your day-to-day is different, you get up earlier. There's differences in your day-to-day, but you're not different. 45 hires in the last year in operations, and 90% of them came from sales and marketing. We have to promote from within. Because you have to understand the realities of the ground, all the information you're learning, the culture, how we communicate, our technology, all the things that are proprietary to us is why you would never, ever, ever outsource.
What we're looking for isn't ops people, sales people, or marketing people. We're looking for power people. The reason we look at sales and marketing first is because it makes it easier for us to hire an ops. We have the best and brightest over there. We can bring them over here, teach them a different skill set that hopefully advances their career. We're gonna find them and we're gonna grow them as best we can.
Operations traditionally is construction oriented. We're gonna measure this, we're gonna get it installed, but then you bring that power pizzazz into it from sales and marketing, and all of a sudden, you've got a three-headed monster, right? Nobody's stopping that monster at that point, right? And that's the beauty of bringing sales and marketing into operations.
So I'll just finish with this. One team, one fight. I want there to be this chip on your guy's shoulder, and I want you to be like a family within a family, but for it to be successful, it's like remembering that we're all part of this same mission, that it's just like, it's one team and one fight, and none of us can be successful without the others.
Operations is kind of the machine behind the sales. It's one thing for a remodeling consultant to go out to a home and do a pitch and sell a project, but to truly be able to have an operations department that can actually put forth the installations is something very difficult, and you need to have leadership there because you're going to need to have people to guide each department in the right direction so that we all succeed.
There's been a couple conferences that have happened recently that are spawning some good thought. So this will sort of be like a continuation, I think, of some of that stuff. In order to be like a good integrated leader, it makes sense to know what's going on in other departments. What does their workload look like? You know, what are the struggles they face? Really understanding how all of these different departments connect to each other, because the reality is they connect. An integrated leader has an intimate knowledge of as many pieces of the departments that are immediately close to them. That allows you to have sort of good ideas and good thoughts about what good work is and what good work isn't.
My path through the company, through marketing, sales, and finally operations, has been a huge benefit to me, mainly because I have a greater understanding for the company and what everyone that touches a project before me has to do in order to make this entire process come together and really put on a show for the homeowner.
I thought Corey's presentation was very informative. It was very in-depth. Seeing everything on the board, seeing everything broken down as to every little detail that goes into solving just one small problem, it was very eye-opening.
The success of the business depends on ops growth just as any other department. The more marketing appointments that get set up, the more sales that get made, the more installations that we're going to have. And we really need the leadership to start coming over from other areas of the business to bring those collaborative minds together and be able to keep this thing going.
Power, are you ready? Come on, hurry, hurry, faster, faster. Hurry up, guys. Don't give up, don't give up.
The way our company's growing, that's what ops leadership is all about. We need to do the homework now, get the guys ready to go, so in a few years from now, the leaders are there and we're not playing catch up.
These conferences are significantly important because they start to teach the basic concepts of leadership and how individually each one of us can not only make an impact in a mass number of people, but something as simple as making an impact of the next trainee that you have.
We have Corey and Asher and Adam down here, and the insight they give us, the advice they're giving us, and what they're conveying to us is 100% going to help the department. No matter what territory everybody's from, they're going to be able to transpire what was here back to the office.
The best takeaway from this conference is everybody here needs to step up and be that leader who's inspiring somebody else and pulling them with them in order to help the company grow.
We're revolutionizing an industry. The goal is to make it a platform that we can continue growing, and that's why all you are here, is to help us in that venture, meaning that we will get there only as well as you perform. And with your performance and with your potential, the sky's the limit for the company. We'll keep sailing, and many more happy occasions like this to celebrate with family, friends, and we love you guys.